Libraries in Arduino are collections of code that make it easy to connect to things like sensors, displays, or modules. They include sets of functions that can be added to the program by including the library at the beginning of the sketch. The Arduino website has a reference list of available libraries, but there are always more being added. Some examples of the many options available are the wire library, which you use with I2C devices like some LCDs, the SPI library, which you use for devices that communicate via SPI protocol like an LED matrix display, the servo library, which controls servo motors, or the Audio Zero library, which lets you play audio files from an SD card. Today I'm going to be showing examples from Arduino IDE version 2.2.0, but the steps are similar for other IDE versions, it'll just look a little bit different. To add a new library to the IDE, go to Sketch, Include Libraries, Manage Libraries. You can search for the name of the library or filter by type or topic. Select the version to install, the default will be the newest version, and click Install. Libraries install pretty quickly, so you can get started on your code right away. Once successfully installed, the Install button should now say Remove, and it will tell you which version of the library you've installed. The library will also now show up when you go to Sketch, Include Libraries. Not all libraries are available this way. Sometimes you may need to download them directly from somewhere like GitHub. These will be downloadable as a zip file or a folder. Download the file, but don't unzip it. Then within the IDE, go to Sketch, Include Library, Add.zip library. Navigate to the file's location and open it, then go back to the Include Library menu. If you can see the library within the drop-down menu, that means the library is ready to be used within your sketch. You may need to restart the IDE before it shows as available. When you start to actually write your program, you first need to type include and the name of the library with these arrows around it. This gives you access to all the functions available in the library. If you miss this step, you won't be able to use the library even if you have it installed. This include statement does not need to end in a semicolon like most code lines do, and if you do add one, you'll get a compiler error. A helpful tool to get started with a new library is the examples in the IDE. Go to File, Examples, and hover over a library you'd like to use. You'll see options for various example codes you can use. When you click on one, a new sketch window will open with the full code already there. Typically, they'll also begin with a commented out section that provides helpful information on how to connect your physical device to work with the code, as well as information on the code's creator and links to further references. Libraries are a really cool and useful way to build things with the Arduino that don't require as much upfront work on your part. For project tutorials where we either do or don't use libraries, check out my channel where I've got beginner Arduino tutorials set to the theme of fixing this endlessly broken spaceship.